concept is relatively new. From psychiatry.org, the DSM, which is a diagnostic statistic manual, a manual that classifies all mental illnesses, the first one was established in 1952. That's only approximately 70 years ago compared to when physical illnesses were studied from the ancient times. Here's a picture. Next, the first school of psychology was established in 1876 by William Wundt. Again, this all goes ahead to contrast how new this concept of psychotherapy and psychiatry is compared to physical illnesses. In ancient Greece, in 5 BC, there are traces in signs and records that the ancient people have used ancient roots, vegetables, and powders to treat visible and more believable physical ailments. The second reason as to why mental illness has a stigma is that the approach to the sufferers of mental illness and the treatment is very, very weak. According to Psychology Today, a publication dedicated to psychology, negative stereotypes paired with perspectives make a combination to discourage the sufferers of mental illness. Another thing that we all participate in is social distancing. We tend to take a very Americanized and centralized view of what mental illness can look like and what sufferers can look like. TV shows, movies, and even books go as far as to portray these people as dangerous, unable to hold a job, and just plain wacko. The result of all this is that the treatment is sought less, which can create an environment of wasting money if these people are suffering so much that they become institutionalized, and medication can basically be put off until it is very, very severe. And this can cause the people and patients to have an overwhelming feeling of loneliness and isolation because they do not have the recognition that mental illness is quite existent in society. So there are some solutions and policies I'm going to cover. The first one is recognition. We need to understand that, first off, we need to have a change of attitude. We need to realize that mental illness is real, significant, and most importantly, treatable, especially in the early stages. According to SiteCentral.com, you must see these individuals as sick. It's quite easy to see someone who's missing a leg or an arm, or if someone is in a wheelchair to quite understand that they have a disability. Mental illness isn't visible, however, it's just as or more devastating than a physical ailment. Another solution is to donate and fund. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, in the US alone, there has been a staggering amount of money, specifically $193.2 billion spent in the US just to deal with those who are institutionalized due to mental illness, medication, treatment, etc. And some couple of funds you can donate to are the Charles Kugley Foundation, as well as the American Psychology Association. The third one there is a little different. The Mental Health America helps patients pay for medication if they do not have insurance, or they help to find ways that you can pay to make medication more affordable. Another solution is to recognize the signs early in your friends and in your loved ones. There can be changes of mood in sudden changes of mood, as well as poor academic performance, and most importantly and most noticeably, social withdrawal. If they suddenly stop talking to friends, if they suddenly stop talking to you, you might want to pique your interest in that person if they're really okay. So overall, mental illness is a disability, it is widespread, and it is real in all of our societies. It affects all ages and cultures and does not discriminate on who it will hit. It can affect you, and most importantly, your loved ones, which can highlight the fact that you really need to keep your eyes open, ears open, and senses available so that you can pick up on these early. We need to remember that mental illness can be treated early on, just like physical illness and ailments, and they are preventable. Next, you should definitely educate yourselves on the effects of mental illness and what it can do, so that you feel more inclined to believe this this epidemic is real. So overall, you can use all of these education, or you can use this to educate yourselves, to eliminate the stigma and to find effective treatment as a whole society. We have a responsibility as healthy members of our community to seek out the ones who do need help. Therefore, you can overturn this stigma and also in turn save money and save ones who can not be subjected to something that's preventable, such as suicide.